All right, I'm here at 3586 Iona Road in Idaho Falls. I wanted to start here at the road at 6:40. So on the tail end of rush hour, you do have the high school right there. Before we stopped there by the high school. So you get quite a bit of traffic throughout the day, especially this time of day. But here's the house. You've got a wraparound asphalt driveway. Nice grass yard. Looks like a shed. Maybe play fort back there. Brick home. It's got an asphalt shingle roof. Looks like a 2-car garage. Some nice trees. You're fairly private from the road. I mean, you do have some gaps there. The road noise is very obvious here. Outside, I imagine with the brick home, it's probably quite a bit more quiet inside. We shall see. So I've not been inside yet. Looks like they've got the lights on for us, which is nice. So inside, they've got carpet. Some of the lights on. Looks like a maple floor entryway, coat closet. You know what? This might be vacant. It's listed as occupied, but does not look like anyone's living here. I do notice a pretty strong smell of dog hair as soon as I walked in. Interesting. This is just a walk-in tub. That's all that's in this room. Odd. And then here's the rest of the bathroom. So you've got your toilet and sink. Light switches outside of the bathroom. Your one-piece vanity top there. Linoleum floors. Some built-ins. Back around here, so here's the first bedroom. Good sized bedroom. Probably 12 by, maybe 10 by 15. Decent size. I do see some ungrounded outlets. It's 2-pronged, so keep an eye out throughout the house for those. Master bathroom. Your lovely green tile. It all looks clean. Definitely outdated, but I don't notice any big major cracks in the tile or any stains. It looks like the caulk is in pretty good shape all the way around the base of the tub there. So it looks like it's well cared for. Privacy glass window. That's a pretty new window. Probably within the past couple of years. So coming back out here. Got a closet, sliding doors. These rails are a little rough, but standard size closet. Sliding mirror doors. Let's take a look at the view to the side yard here. And then your view out to the front yard. You can hear the cars a little bit from here. It's not too bad. I don't know if the video will pick that up or not, but you can hear it a little bit. Not sure what these panels are. Looks like maybe we need a tool to open them. I wonder if they had wiring for a TV or something there. All right, next bedroom. A little bit smaller, maybe 11 by 10 or so. And then standard closet there, also with the mirror doors. View out to the side yard. And then this window opens up to this sort of sunroom in the back, which I believe was an addition. Hence the window there. Some very deep built-in closet storage, linen closet. Interesting. So let's go back down the hall here. Actually, sorry, I missed the bedroom here. So this one's probably the smallest. This is maybe 10 by 10 at the biggest. Maybe closer to 9 by 9. Nice built-in bookcase there. And then this closet, a little step up to a tiny little closet there. And then your window here looks out to that covered area as well. So back down the hall here, let's check out the kitchen. So here's our entryway, back to where we started. And that dog smell is the strongest right here. I didn't notice it as much in the bedrooms, but I would probably just be replacing carpets. I think if you tried to shampoo it, it'll just smell like wet dog. You got Formica countertops, laminate countertops. Got the glass stove top there, range hood. Nothing too fancy. Looks like hickory, possibly hickory cabinets. More counter space there. Dishwasher and sink. Window from the sink looks out to that covered area as well. You have the back door that goes out there. We'll check that out in a second. Got some pantry type cabinets there. This floor, it looks like it's real maple. No, it's not. That's actually pretty convincing, other than the gaps every 3 slats. So just probably not installed very well, because the gaps are noticeable. If that was installed tight, it would actually look like a pretty convincing maple floor. This goes to, oh well, a lot of covered space back here. Okay, let's finish that inside of the house, then we'll go out that way. You got your fridge here. Some cabinets above the fridge. The fridge is cold. No weird smells in there. Okay, this will be your living room. So there's the entry. Nice big window looking out to the front yard. And then you've got a door there and a ground level window here going out to that covered area. Built-in shelf there. Small step down, 2 steps down to the fireplace. Very interesting. This looks like a custom built fireplace. I wonder if there's a fan that pulls air through those or pushes air through those. Looks like there is, yeah. Interesting spot, interesting place in the house to have that right in this corner here. Looks like possibly a gun cabinet, the way that's set up. And then you just have this little brick wall corner here. Some artistic frosted windows there. This should be the garage. And it is. So pretty typical 2-car garage, probably 22 by 22. Not notably deep or wide by any means. You can see the door leaves you about 2 feet past the door to the wall on that side, and really no space on the other side there. No door from here to the backyard. This is the only door other than the roll-up door. Goes into the house. Looks like there may have been one there when they put that covered area. They probably framed that in. You got some MDF shelving, bike hooks on the ceiling. It's like a newer Craftsman opener. Pretty typical garage, and really nothing noteworthy out here. So let's go check out those covered areas. Looks like there was 2 separate areas out back. We'll note here the ceiling is noticeably lower That's probably a typical 7.5 or 8 foot ceiling there. This, I don't quite hit my head on it, but it's shortly, you know, not too high above my head there. All right, so walking out here, got another fireplace. This looks like a gas fireplace. It is. Got some stairs down to the basement. Got a door to the outside there. And then just this big, long, open room. Reminds me of like a retreat center or summer camp kind of vibe. More industrial carpet. Low ceilings out here again. And you've got a door to the backyard or the side yard here, which looks like they've got some garden beds right there. These ones are fogged up pretty bad. Looks like an animal pen off to the side there, maybe. They're fenced off for maybe for dogs in the backyard. So yeah, very, very different space here. Guessing it's a plywood floor. It's creaking quite a bit as I'm walking across it. All right, let's see. Let's go around this way, that other part of the covered area. So this goes back into the kitchen. Was there another way to get up there? Wonder if you can only get there from outside. Okay, let's go take a look downstairs then. So we can get some lights on, maybe. There's a switch, but I don't see any bulbs, so we'll go down into the dark here. And there's the light switch. But no light, okay. So watching my step here. Get some light in. Okay, so that's the other stairwell that goes up to the left to that covered room there. Let's get some lights on. Man, none of these lights are working. There we go. All right, little family room down here. Looks like a wood burning fireplace there. Got these wagon wheel chandeliers, kind of cool. More gun rack looks like there. Again, more ungrounded wiring, 2-prong outlets. This is a good size room. It's probably 15 by, maybe 15 by 20, 16 by 20, somewhere along that size. Pool cues there, perhaps. So yeah, decent little room down here. Let's see what else we got. So furnace room is here. Water heater. Train furnace. Looks like a water filter back there. And then the canning room. No light bulb. So good cold storage there. Let's see. Yeah, none of these lights are working back here. Try a different switch. Nope. So sort of a bedroom sized room here with a closet, a small window. Interesting little wall going into the closet there. Maybe a coax or some kind of cable hanging down there. Another room here, no window in here, so not a bedroom. It does have a closet. Same kind of thing, a little step there into the closet. Interesting. And there we go. A little unfinished space here, kind of a workshop setup. There's one more room across the hall here. Leave it open so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, bathroom down here, okay. Soaking tub there, tile platform around it. Shower curtain up top. This is all one piece all the way across the back here. Some kind of vinyl. Yeah, each of those panels is one huge piece. Your toilet, your vanity. The window up to the front yard there. So, go in reverse order, turn the lights off here. Yeah, all in all, not too bad for a basement. It's not the most practical space, but it's quite a bit of space. Several rooms down there. All right, let's see if I can get this back door open here. That knob is sticky. There it goes. Okay. You do have a pet door coming through that. So here's that other covered area that we saw from the bedrooms. So there is no door from the inside to this room. It's got a kind of a vinyl siding there. There's your dryer vent. I think we're on a cement floor here. It's got a significant slope right there. It's odd. Bounced on it, try to see if it's solid. I think it's just cement, so yeah, it feels solid. Wonder if this was just a paved patio and then they framed it in. Possibly. All right, that's it for inside. Let's go take a look at the backyard. See an apple tree here. Got some nice apples. Hearing that road noise again. You do have Ammon Road right there. See the cars coming through there, and then Iona Road. So two pretty main roads with the intersection there of the two. So you're gonna have pretty solid traffic throughout the day on each of those roads. Probably even through the night. Very nice space back here. A lot of mature trees with a lot of shade. This grass is very healthy. Very green grass. Curious what this A-frame building is here. Yeah, looks like just kind of a shed or a play fort, maybe with the loft up there. I'm not gonna go up there, but you can see it's got a double door in the back, so you could pull a lawnmower in there. But yeah, that'd make a good tool shed or fort for kids to play in. It's got a newer metal roof on it. burn barrel. Some pine trees in the corner there. Another little raised garden bed. Looks like they had maybe for stringing up peas or something like that. They had a system for that. Maple tree there. Some clovers, is what those were. You definitely have neighbors back here, but they're not that obvious. It's a pretty private setting, all in all. Those two trees there are dead. So I like this yard a lot. House has its quirks. The two separate covered areas attached to the back of the house could be useful. They're not typical by any means. If there was one deal breaker for me in this house, it would be the road. I mean, it's been a steady stream of traffic, and we're pushing 7 o'clock now. So here's the side yard. And there's the front. It is fenced. And it is this tighter fencing. It looks like neighbors maybe put some stuff there to keep dogs from digging under. So, yeah, interesting house. Location's convenient as far as proximity to town. You got Iona Road and Iona Road, so a couple different ways to get back into different parts of Idaho Falls. It has a more rural feel when you're on the property, but again, that road noise is you can't ignore that. Here's a look back into that covered area there. So that's that. I'll get this uploaded to you, and the other 3 I've got lined up to see tomorrow. So I'll send those to you as well. Let me know if you have any questions.